everyone, and welcome back to the Sugarpill YouTube channel. My name's Autumn, and today we are joined by the very special Jkissa.
Thank you for having me, I appreciate it.
I'm super excited.
I'm excited to be here too. I love bright eyeshadows and Sugarpill especially, so I feel like we're gonna do something cool.
So if you don't know who Jkiss is, she's bomb. She does some really amazing makeup looks. She is a certified makeup artist. We're gonna have Jkissa pull 3 colors from a jar. Each one of those colors is one of our eyeshadows. Okay. And we're each gonna create our own unique take on those 3 shadows. Cool. So we have to use those 3, but we can use as many other colors. All right.
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
High Vis. Hellotronic.
Okay.
And then we have Stella.
Ooh, this is a great color combo.
Okay.
Let's just jump into it.
Cool.
You grew up in Oregon, right?
Yes, I did grow up in Oregon.
So what kind of kid were you, and what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a veterinarian because I loved animals, and I still really love animals to this day, until I realized that you would have to put animals down, and then I couldn't do it. And for some reason, I was really into bugs. I have no idea why. Why would I be into bugs? Yeah. Because now
bugs are cool.
I'm so terrified of them.
Really?
Yeah. I grew up in the country, very country. My family had farms. I would grow up picking tomatoes off vines, like that were sitting in the sun all day. That's like my favorite memory I have. My grandpa was really passionate about tomatoes, and he would breed his own tomatoes. I know this video is starting off very weird.
So you fell in love with makeup when you were 15, right?
I mean, I always bought those like Claire's palettes when I was little. The one that I can remember mostly is like a small little, it was silver on the outside and it had a butterfly, and it was like the crappiest colors ever. But I loved that palette, and I don't know, I just always experimented with color. And when I was 5, my cousin Karen gave me my first ever lipstick.
So a makeup artist did a makeover on you, and you were like, this is it. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I just practiced the look that the makeup artist did on me, and I remember taking so many photos of the look so I could recreate it, because I wanted to just only wear that look, and then I would go back and get more looks done, and then only wear those looks, and kind of learn from her, and not copy, but recreate everything that she did.
What were those recreations, what you expected them to be?
No.
You're a certified makeup artist.
I am, yes.
You graduated high school early, right? Packed up all your bags, moved to LA.
Correct.
Before you were attending school, how were you learning makeup?
So much YouTube, so many tutorials, literally anything that I could get my hands on. And I learned from makeup books. I remember I got so many, that's all I would want for Christmas was like makeup books. I would research all the best makeup books because I wanted to really learn. I read one from NARS that I read so much that the spine on the book broke.
So who are your biggest inspirations in like the beauty and the makeup world?
I get very inspired by nature and colors in nature. I also love Keith Haring. He's like a really cool artist. Unfortunately passed away. I love him. His bold use of lines, his bright colors. It's just very high contrast lines. So I love his work, and I feel like sometimes that translates into my makeup style. In terms of makeup, of course, not like typical makeup artists, more so artists of different mediums. So
is there any makeup products or techniques that you like totally couldn't live without?
Bright eyeshadow.
Yeah.
I'm like,
as you're loading bright eyeshadow onto your face,
if I had to give up bright eyeshadow, I would be like, what do I do with my life?
Yeah, what is the point of even putting on makeup?
Yeah.
What about technique-wise?
I feel like I stray away from winged liner a lot. And so I feel like I couldn't do without the very blown out crease, kind of a winged out crease, which I'm doing right here.
So what sort of advice do you have for makeup beginners?
I would just say to experiment with makeup however you want, and play with whatever you feel attracted to. Even though neutral tones are kind of in trend a lot because of the Kardashians. Oh my gosh, I love that look.
Thanks.
Because it's stuff people are doing. If you feel a calling to colorful stuff, just do it. Wear whatever you want and learn whatever you want. And if you want to practice on a technique, I always practiced at night before I washed it off. So that way it's like, you're gonna wash your face anyways, you might as well get in one little practice, you know?
Oh, definitely. So, very first thing I have to do is thank you, because you've been a huge supporter of Sugarpill for years. And
I try.
I know, and you've been super vocal about it. Like, you reference us all the time, which is super awesome because we're a really big supporter of you.
I know, you guys are always so sweet. Whenever you guys post me, all the comments, like your whole following is so cool.
Yeah.
They're always so sweet.
So can I ask how you first came across Sugarpill?
I was thinking about this yesterday, because I was like, how did I even come across Sugarpill? And I narrowed it down to a tutorial someone was doing. I can't remember who it was or what it was. It was a tutorial, and it was the quads. It was Flame Point, Love Plus, Butter Cupcake, and then Poison Plum. And that was the first ever quad I bought because I was like, I love this. I remember messaging my friends and being like, oh my gosh, look at this brand. Like, you have to check out this brand.
How'd your collection grow from there? Did it just kind of explode?
Yeah. I would get all the quads, and then I remember I went to IMATS one year, and you guys had the Pro palette. I still have it. And then you guys came out with pigments, and I remember that's where I met Amy, actually, was at when the pigments launched at IMATS.
You made your announcement that you were going to be switching over to exclusively cruelty-free brands. So how has that affected your life, and do you have any advice for anyone who might want to do the same?
Yeah, so it's affected my life in very amazing ways. I've gotten to know really amazing cruelty-free brands, and it's amazing how you can watch brands switch to being cruelty-free, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can use this brand now. So that's really cool. I've had to turn down a lot of opportunities, which I don't mind, because I would much rather talk about how bad animal testing is versus like getting a quick paycheck.
Right.
Personally, that's how I feel. Advice on if you wanted to go cruelty-free, I would say do your research, because the way companies word stuff will make you think they're cruelty-free.
Right.
And they're not. Yeah, so there are amazing resources out there. Logical Harmony is definitely my favorite resource. She's just so reliable. I would really recommend Pixie. I have her right here. The Pixie Glow Mist is a really great dupe for MAC Fix Plus. So
awesome.
I really love that. And Mac's Fix Plus was like the hardest thing to dupe for me personally. And then I found that and I was like, I've done it.
Yeah, can we talk a little bit about what you've been
I don't know what I've been doing.
Just throwing on as many colors as possible?
I just have basically been mixing Butter Cupcake, Acid Berry for here, and then Acid Berry and Midori, and then I did Midori and Velocity.
Love it. Yeah. It's great.
I love yours too.
Thank you.
I'm so intrigued about how you're gonna work in the yellow.
Oh, it's coming, don't worry.
I'm excited.
As far as Sugarpill products go,
yes.
like what are the Sugarpill products that you like absolutely could not live without?
I would literally be lost if I didn't have the eyeshadows, because when I travel, I have a colorful side of a palette and I have a neutral side, and all the colorful side is like all the big daddies.
No, I saw you. You had like a
Sugarpill.
huge palette that you put in like a ton of different brands, and I spied quite a few Sugarpill colors in there.
And then I even have Taco on the neutral side. Like, oh yeah.
So which shades are your go-tos?
Flame Point, Love Plus, Butter Cupcake, and Poison Plum are like the ones that I use the most, and because they are so versatile in so many looks. And then I also love Acid Berry and Taco. Pretty much all of them.
Basically just name the entire line for us. Okay, so you have like a fun, unique way of introducing yourself at the beginning of all your videos, which I really love.
Thank you.
Do you mind giving us a little example?
Yes. I'll normally say like, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, hello, my name is Jkissa and I love, and then, yo, it's so hard to come out with so many things that I love. I'm running out. So I'll be like, I love Big Hero 6, because it's my favorite movie and it's my phone case.
I love it too. It's so
cute. So I thought it'd be a fun way for people to get to learn a little like anecdote about me every video if they wanted to.
It's fun too because it's so positive. It's like, here's something I love that maybe you guys will love too.
Yeah, and you can create a positive environment for them. And that's what I want to do. Like I want, if someone is having a bad day, if they just got broken up with, I want them to be able to come to my videos and feel positivity.
So how did you come up with the name Jkissa?
It was actually a nickname my old boss gave me because I always wore lipstick. I used to work at Zoomies, it's like a skateboard shop, and I would build skateboards, and she just meant to say my name, and then Jkissa slipped out, and she was like, oh, it's because you always wear lipstick.
So there are a lot of people out there that think that, you know, foundation is the base to any makeup look.
As I'm sitting here with bright red cheeks, that's so odd.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, is you've managed to create so many successful looks. Like, all of your looks are foundation free.
Yes, I do it because it makes me comfortable. And if I put foundation on, my skin literally will start itching, and then it's like a whole red situation. Like, it will break out in tiny red bumps everywhere, and I love my freckles so much that I don't want to hide them.
Yeah.
So I'm just placing Stella kind of on the outer corner, just so we can get a little bit of darkness in there and kind of give us a slight cat eye. And it gives us a kind of a grounding since it's a neutral color. And then I've been kind of merging the blue into the yellow. I've also been taking Moneymaker and kind of just helping the further of blending. I think I'm gonna put Diamond Eyes on my inner corner.
Yes.
I really, really like these. They are probably the most dramatic lashes I own.
Okay, so we have some Twitter questions for you.
I'm ready.
The first one's from Lunatic or Lunatique, I'm not sure how you want that pronounced. So what is your favorite way to get out of a makeup rut?
I really like to go into nature or just walk around and look at different flowers and how they're blooming and the colors inside the flowers versus outside on the outer petals. Also, I have a bunch of apps on my phone. I'm so weird when it comes to color. I have a bunch of apps on my phone where if I really like a photo and I can't figure out why I'm drawn to it, you can import the photo and actually it'll create like colors for you that are in the photo. So then I'm like, oh, I'll just recreate the colors and try a new color combo.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So the next question is from Olivia Chai.
Okay.
And she says, have you ever tried to lick or eat your makeup before?
Oh yeah, I licked the Too Faced chocolate bar palette because I was like, oh, I wonder if this really tastes like chocolate. And it did.
Oh my gosh, it did?
Yeah.
Because they use like cocoa powder in it, don't they?
Yeah, but don't follow suit. Don't do what I do.
Cindy says, what is your ideal pet?
My dog, Suki. Her Instagram is itmesuki, and Suki spelled T-S-U-K-I.
Aww.
And I'm her social media manager.
So Megan Rusk, we know her.
Yes, I know her too, she's so nice.
Yeah, Megan's awesome. She says, if you had to choose one Sugarpill eyeshadow to describe yourself, what would it be?
Flame Point.
Why?
I feel like all my followers are gonna be like, of course you said Flame Point, because I love orange eyeshadow so much. If I could, I would only wear orange eyeshadow. And so I think that's just a representation of me.
Mock wants to know,
okay,
when is Jkissa going to get her own mac and cheese line?
I don't know, hopefully one day.
So we have a lot of questions about mac and cheese, and I know that you've mentioned in like one of your intros that you like it before, but is this like a recurring thing?
Oh yeah, I talk about mac and cheese so much, and whenever I eat mac and cheese, I always post it on Instagram stories, and I'm obsessed with mac and cheese colored eyeshadows, the like very orange mixed with yellow eyeshadows. Right. And yeah, I'm obsessed with mac and cheese. So.
Justine wants to know, what is your favorite makeup look that you've done on yourself or someone else?
Ooh, that's hard because I really like all the looks. You know, I think every look that I've done, that I've released to the internet, I really like. So that's really hard. It's being like, choose your favorite child, you know? I did this very, it was like unicorn-esque tutorial, and it was my favorite, recent favorite, because I just loved the way it was very pastel, but then still had a little bit of a rainbow in there. What color lipstick are you gonna do?
I'm going with Dark Sided. Figured I'd keep it dark, why not? We did it! These are our finished looks!
I love your look.
Thank you, I love yours. No, this is a perfect example of taking the same three colors and doing totally different things with them, because I was like, immediately as soon as I saw like blue and black, I was like, yep, smoky eye doing it. And you were like, no, bright colors all day.
See, my brain would have never gone to that, but now I want to do like a really deepened blue smoky eye.
Oh yeah, I'm stealing this look too. I'm gonna try this at home. So let's run over the looks a little bit.
Okay.
I just went straight in and did a super dark smoky eye with Stella and Bulletproof.
Okay.
And then I used Helitronic and Velocity and a little bit of Kimchi for that blue.
Yeah.
And then High Vis, I just mixed and I did this graphic liner with it and used it on my inner corner. So I used Dark-Sided, our Black Edition Pretty Poison for my lip.
Pretty.
And I like can't stop staring at you because it's so cute.
I wore every color under the rainbow. So I did Butter Cupcake mixed with Acid Berry on the inner corner to get like a really acidic color. Yeah. And then I did Acid Berry and Midori on the center of the crease, and then on the outer portion I did Midori and Velocity, and then on the lid I did Helitronic with High Vis, and then I did Moneymaker, just a touch of it to blend it, and then I did Stella on the outer portion, a touch of Kimchi in here, Diamond Eyes as the inner corner highlight, and then Detox for my lip shade.
Oh yeah, and you're wearing Eris lashes?
Yes, I forgot about those.
And I have Lullaby on. I know, I'm like so stoked that we went so different.
I know.
This is like the coolest thing to me. Well, thanks so much for coming. This was so fun.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. No, we'd love to have you back. So,
whenever. I'll be here tomorrow.
All right, so where can we find you on social media? Because everyone needs to go follow you immediately.
Everywhere, I am Jkissamakeup.
Well, thanks again for watching, you guys. Be sure to subscribe. Make sure to let us know in the comments below who you guys would like to see. Who would you like to see us do this with?
Oh, I would love Mariah Leonard, just because she's my friend and I think she'd be fun on here because her placement of eyeshadow is really cool. Rebecca Seals would be amazing, and she's so sweet and insanely talented. And Risa Dexter, because she is the most sarcastic and hilarious person, and her blending of color is insane.
Well, you guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.